ても声も目覚めればまどろみへと消えて僕らが二度と会えなくても過ぎた時が痛みに変わってもその痛みで導いてよ僕を照らす夜空の星へと甘い甘いおとぎの国君と会えた歪んだ世界偽りの幸せでもいいとつける口君がそっと塞ぐ思い出の始まる日になる君が消えた自分で決めた道歩くのさずっと切なくても僕の目指す
Rithopo Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Hey 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 Spyro. What is up man? Spyrokid77666. Hey Omega, I'm good, just transitioning my stream layout to a new chapter, I'll explain in a bit.
昨日と違う悲しみが大切だから明日を生きてゆく僕らが二度と会えなくても過ぎた時が
Rithopo Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. NP. Take your time, smiley face.
越えてゆくよ
Hey guys, what's going on? SpyroKid here, and today we are playing Dragon Quest XI's Hard Mode Plus, HP times 2, and required XP up by 8. How are all of you today? I am doing pretty good. Hello, Omega. How are you? Welcome to the stream. What are you up to? And before we begin Dragon Quest XI, there was something that I wanted to address here. Let me just mute game stuff. So, you might have noticed that there are...
Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. I'm good. I got something for you, smiley face.
Oh, did ya? Oh, thank you, Mega, for subscribing. Much appreciated. That is very appreciated. Thank you very much. I haven't had a subscriber in a long time. I think the last time I had a subscriber...
Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. NP.
Thank you so much, eh? I should probably correct the stream boss because I forgot to reset it, but you've deserved the 584 health points that you have here. Let me just reset it and then just read that alert. And, Prime. Yeah, okay, so you subscribed with Prime, it looks like here. Do you get, like, free subs when you subscribe to Prime, or something like that? How does that work, even? Let's set this. Here we go. There we go. Now it should be correct, I think. 598. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's get to the change in the stream design layout.
66 underscore ZGZ. Yes, I get one free sub for any streamer once per month.
Oh, I see. I'm
ZGZ. Month.
And I am very humbled for you to pick my channel for the latest, for your Twitch free Prime sub. Thank you very much. And now that you'll be able to get free ads and whatnot, and some benefits. Okay. Thank you so much, eh? That's much appreciated. And speaking of all that, I had my payout from Twitch a couple of days ago. I think it was the first time I ever got a payout, so I'm very humbled that Twitch has allowed me to affiliate and make me earn money.
Underscore ZGZ. You're welcome.
Thank you, Ref Omega, again. And, okay, let me just... Oh, skip the ad on this, on the International Space Station thingamajigger here. Yeah, and that is related what I wanted to talk about first before we get to the headlines. Okay, so... As you probably have noticed, the COVID-19, the global COVID-19 pandemic tracker is no longer on the stream, and that is due to the channel called Royal Lab Stats that has been doing it ever since the pandemic started, and it kept on going for over 2 years. It looks like they have ended their coverage, and it looks like it brings a bit of a closure to the pandemic. Deaths are at the lowest they have ever been worldwide. And even though the Omicron variant is more contagious and whatnot, and there are worries about a new wave and whatnot, it feels like that it's somewhat an end of a phase of the pandemic, considering we've got vaccines and whatnot, everyone can protect themselves, and deaths are at the lowest they have ever been from the past couple of months. It kind of feels monumental, because if the Royal Lab Stats tracker for COVID is down, then looks like maybe COVID's not very much of a concern anymore. I don't know. We still have the fall to look over and see where COVID will go in that. And we'll continue to track COVID and see where it goes with the news headlines and whatnot. It just feels weird that it seems like that we're not that concerned with COVID that much anymore like it was in the beginning, because we had no vaccines and whatnot. It feels like a monumental step in the past. And just to look at this, This is where the statistics were back for deaths in the history of the pandemic. Like in April, the peak was like at 7,000.
Omega 666_ZGZ. Yet I remember the beginning. Scary times.
And then we had the another peak around January 27th, where we had like 15,000 daily deaths. Around 15,000. And then right when May started to come around, or June this year, deaths starting to go down to an average of 1,000. Yeah, a little bit of here and whatnot. It appears to be a little bit here, but it doesn't seem like it's much of a concern than what it used to be. Like, we have vaccines, and if people decide not to take them, and it seems like COVID these days is starting to be a little bit of a less lethal. Looks like World Lab Stats decided to close down the stream after over 2 years. Now, of course, COVID will still be a concern, probably for years to come, but it looks like we're at that end of the phase where it's at its most deadly. It's just kind of weird to know about this, and it's weird because I've had the tracker here for over 2 years on the stream layout. Yeah, I took a little bit of a while, late startup just to...
Omega 666_ZGZ. I was lucky. I never got it once since the start of it.
Yeah, I only got it once. Yeah, it was like a moderate disease. Like, my throat was hurting when I was coughing and whatnot, and yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience. I only had to isolate for like 5 days because of our guidelines here, and I was fully vaccinated. Yeah, it's kind of weird thinking about this. A lot of people aren't really that concerned about COVID anymore. There is still some concern because, you know, the fall is coming back up, but we're at the lowest levels ever since the pandemic first started 2 years ago. And I think that's something that we have to be thankful for and celebrate, whatever. So yeah, if it ever gets to a point where it's brought back or whatever, I'll add a tracker back, but it doesn't seem like that it's much of a concern these days. It's just that it's really contagious, but not really as deadly. So yeah, it's a monumental, kind of a monumental day in my live stream history. Yeah, and once again, we'll continue to cover COVID in the ticker and whatnot, and in the news headlines as well. Okay, with that address, let's get a look at today's headlines from AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. Iranian media say a towering blaze at a notorious prison housing political prisoners and anti-government activists in Iran's capital killed 4 inmates. That's according to the country's judiciary Sunday. Saturday's fire at Evin prison in Tehran was extinguished after several hours and no detainees escaped, other state media reported. The mayor's office in a key eastern Ukrainian city controlled by pro-Kremlin separatists was struck by rockets on Sunday morning, Russian state agencies reported. The local separatist authorities say 4 were injured and are blaming Ukraine. Police in California say they've arrested a man suspected of killing 6 men and wounding a woman in a series of shootings. Police say 43-year-old Wesley Brownlee of Stockton was stopped in a car around 2 a.m. Saturday. Police Chief Stanley McFadden says he was dressed in black, had a gun, and appeared to be out hunting for another victim. And thousands of protesters, including France's newly crowned Nobel laureate for literature, piled into the streets of Paris. The show of anger Sunday against the bite of rising inflation aimed to crank up pressure on the government of French President Emmanuel Macron. Margie Zaraletta, Associated Press with AP News Minute.
All right, up next we have BBC World News headlines.
This is BBC World News. Here are the headlines. China's President Xi Jinping has told the Communist Party Congress that he'll continue to prioritise economic development. But fresh quarterly statistics due on Tuesday are expected to show a further weakening of growth. The authorities in Iran say 4 prisoners died and more than 60 were injured, some seriously, in a large fire at the Evin jail in Tehran. The circumstances are unclear, though the authorities said it followed a riot. Prime Prime Minister Liz Truss has been holding talks with her new finance minister as the UK government tries to salvage its economic credibility. Jeremy Hunt has already said taxes may need to rise to balance the books. Renewed flood warnings have been issued for large parts of the Australian state of Victoria after days of heavy rain. Residents in some areas have been urged to move to higher ground.
Wow. And, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And last but not least, today in history for October 16th.
October 16th, 1859.
John Brown's body lies a mouldering in the grave, but his soul goes marching on.
An incident that brings America closer to civil war. Abolitionist John Brown leads a raid on a federal arsenal in Harper's Ferry in what's now West Virginia, hoping to spark a slave revolt. Brown later surrenders and is executed. 1793. During the French Revolution, Queen Marie Antoinette, who is said to have told France's starving people, "Let them eat cake," is beheaded. 1978. The Roman Catholic Church chooses its first non-Italian pope in more than 450 years. He is Polish Cardinal Karol Wojtyła, who takes the name of John Paul II. 1973. American Henry Kissinger and North Vietnam's late Duc Tho are awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. They are honored for negotiating a ceasefire in the Vietnam War, but Lay declines the award, saying he can't accept it because the Vietnamese don't have peace. 1998. In London, British police arrest Chile's former dictator Augusto Pinochet. They detain him for questioning about the allegations that he had murdered Spanish citizens during his years in power. Pinochet eventually returns to Chile, but he faces investigations and court cases there until he dies 8 years later. 1916. Margaret Sanger opens the first birth control clinic in Brooklyn, New York. She is later arrested and serves 30 days in jail after police raid the clinic. 1987. End of a 58-and-a-half-hour drama in Midland, Texas. That's where rescuers free Jessica McClure, an 18-month-old girl trapped in an abandoned well. And 1997. Novelist James Michener, whose South Pacific Tales inspired a Broadway musical, dies in Austin, Texas. Today in history, October 16th. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.
All right, those are today's headlines. Stay tuned. After the break, we will begin Dragon Quest. Don't go away. Alright, I am back. I was just setting up some subscriber stuff here. It just took a little while because it lags for some reason. Actually, let's make that a little bit more smaller. There we go. Now we have a subscriber ticker. Maybe we should set it up. Oh, whoops, I'm making it bigger. There we go, that's better. Does that look good to you, Omega? I think so. Okay, let's get started here. Where are we?
Rithoph Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Yup.
Alright, here's what's happened so far. The search for the remaining orbs continues, and our heroes pay a visit to the peaceful fishing village of Honolulu. There, they seek out a fisherman named Kai at the request of his bride-to-be, a mermaid named Michelle. Upon arriving in the village, they find an old woman telling the local children the legend of a mermaid that cursed a man and stole his soul. After finishing her story, she introduces herself as Kai's mother and informs the party that the men in the village, Kai included, are away fighting a giant squid that has been bothering their boats. Having heard this, the friends set sail to find them. They come across them just as the tentacular attacks. It tries to sink some ships, but our heroes soon send it packing, earning themselves invitation back to Honolulu for a celebratory banquet for their troubles. And also previously we beat the tentacular, which required some grinding, significant grinding. Forgot to enable my costume mod. And we also gave a confession to a drunk nun. Oh, wait. We don't have anyone. Okay. I want to make sure nothing's lagging here. Oh yeah, might want to decrease the ticker a little bit. I'm seeing double.
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you. Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Ugh! Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something? Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, wait a minute. Rap should be upstairs here. should get what he's talking about. Well, Omega, do we remind Kai that Michelle is waiting for him?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Yes. Yes, we do, LOL.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Have we, Omega?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Yeah.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
So she's been waiting decades and still hasn't realized time would have passed. Get out of my way. Oh, wrong way. Nice.
Hello?
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Sparrow Kid receives the Lover's Veil. File.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The Kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
I've been thinking.
Okay, Omega, this is actually a detriment. We can decide to tell Michelle or not. What would you do? Let's go back into town, get some reaction from the others.
Rithof Omega 666 _ ZGZ. Dang, that's a tough one.
Yeah!
You wanted to speak to me?
I've been thinking.
Rithof Omega 666 _ ZGZ. I'd tell her the truth if you asked me.
Yeah? Wait a minute, is the party even visible around here? Oh, I should pick this up here. Maybe look at the action.
What can you do?
Let's have a nice little chat. Interesting.
Let's just go back in town for just a sec and see if they'll respawn. The party talk.
Hello.
How's it going?
Dear me. Hello.
You want to speak with little old me?
Must have been a bug that they weren't able to respond or something. Okay,
Hey!
Is there right?
all right. What the? To be clear, this from townsfolk talk tribe. It makes people say things that they wouldn't regularly say, but that's just so fucking dark and hilarious. Seaweed, Steven! Oh my god, this is stupid. So, Omega, final answer. Lie to Michelle and tell her that Kai is coming to meet her?
Rithoph Omega 666 _ ZGZ. Truth.
Sparka tells Michelle the truth. Sparka gives Michelle the lover's vial.
You good?
Dear me. I've been thinking.
Now then, laddie.
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but
Oh, there's a sparkly spot here. Spark and his friends sail back to Honolulu. They drop anchor in the waters off Saikiki Beach to keep Michelle from the eyes of the fearful fishermen.
been thinking.
It doesn't bear thinking about. Oh.
Let's have a nice little chat. Is that right?
Hey!
It doesn't bear thinking about.
Just the person I wanted to talk to. Is that right?
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but
Oh, Mega, have you been getting ads at all since you subscribed?
Rithofomega 666 underscore ZGZ. I have not.
Ah, good. That's how it should be. Did we give the mermaid the vial?
Hey.
You know, I've been thinking.
Kai is also a temporary NPC, by the way.
What's up? You good?
Oh.
Let's have a nice little chat. Is that right?
Nothing.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me. I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore. Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years?
Wow.
Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay. So long through sun and stormy weather, but now it's time, at long, long last, we're going to be together. Your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid, he's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say goodbye.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
She killed herself. I hate to interrupt this, but I gotta be right back. There's something in the oven I gotta take out. We'll take a quick break, don't go away. I am back. So, Omega, how do you react to all this? It's quite a drastic thing that Michelle did.
Maybe.
Eric.
How awful. Oh.
Rithof Omega 666_ZGZ. Yeah, pretty sad.
I want to make sure I got everything.
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all, and what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me, but I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
You know, I've been thinking.
It doesn't bear thinking about.
Let's have a nice little chat. Oh. Anyway.
Let's go back to the village and see if there's any more reaction anyway.
How's it going?
Oh.
Darling. It's still...
Doesn't bear thinking about.
Is this any different?
You want to speak with little old me?
Nothing else is all different. Go to the sea.
Let's have a nice little chat.
You good?
Still...
How's it going?
Oh.
Interesting.
We just get that material and then we're on our way.
How's it going?
Are you all right? I've been thinking.
Let's have a nice little chat.
Hey. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's head on our way. Oh, right. Music. Oh, that's not... Alright, Omega. How would you like the lineup to be?
Omega 666 _ ZGZ. It's fine as is. Smiley face.
Alright, let's see. Nice.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Trying to think of a good point to get my lasagna.
I feel the need for speed.
Hey.
You'll be wide open after this.
Fight, fight, and fight some more!
leveled up 4 skill points. Okay. HP absorption wielding claws plus 10%. Can opener. Strength plus 10. Hip drop. What should we use it on, Omega?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ.
If you want my advice, I would get the HP absorption. That's probably one of my favorite things about claws. What do you think?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Strength plus 10 seems good, I guess, lol.
With what I just said, do you still want to go strength plus 10?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Oh right, yeah, that one.
Okay. There we go.
Take him!
Uh-oh. Nice. We got like... So that was 46 damage, and we got like 4 HP from that.
Explanation. All I need is here you go. Sure we gave a shot, but didn't work. Honey, a whole lot going on and on.
Dreams. I feel a little bit somber after all that crap. This song seems to make it a little bit better. Nice! And here we are. This should be where the location is.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
My goodness! Oh, hi!
Leave it to Rab. The rainbow glows brightly. One of the orbs must be nearby. I'll be right back. Just gotta get my lasagna.
This place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here. I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
To note, all these things are males, and the females are mermaids. I'm not sure what the species are, but... Oh, this is cool. Headgear, 12 magical might and mending. Want to check to see if there's anything here. Aha! Nice. This is Michelle's house. There we are.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
Eric to being a protective boyfriend.
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek. Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
Fire Kid receives the green orb.
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life, and to the tree return.
Pronouncing husband and husband.
You know, I've been thinking.
Oh, hello.
Hey, honey.
Now then, laddie.
Yes?
Rithofo Omega 666 _ZGZ. So next Friday P5R comes to Steam.
Oh yeah! Persona 5 Royal. No doubt they're going to be putting in some mods for that.
666 _ZGZ. I'm so stoked. LOL.
Have you not played it before? You don't have a PlayStation, right? Okay. So for the orbs, we can either go northeast to collect some, go north, or go to the central part of the world.
Omega 666 _ZGZ. No, I have. I played and beat both the OG 5 and R.
Okay, I see. If there's any cool things on that, maybe I will get the game on PC. Okay, so the orbs I know of, they are northeast, which is near the Warrior's Rest Inn. They are northwest in Sniffelheim, and there are like two in the central area of the map. Where should we go? Central, northwest, or northeast? Omega.
Rithofo Omega 666 _ZGZ. Central sounds good. Smiley face.
Alright, let's do this.
How's it going?
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Be right back.
Alright.
Yes!
How wonderful!
Listen,
Okay.
Let's go!
Just gonna put that on while I eat.
Here you go.
Blast off!
Blast off! How's about this then?
Don't give up.
I'm on fire!
Here you go. Don't give up.
Thanks. Heads up!
Here you go.
Darkness, hear me!
Nice.
Don't give up.
Nice.
Score one for the good guys!
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Well, I think I'm gonna crash for the night. I'll catch you next time.
Alright, Mega, come back soon, eh? Thank you for subscribing once again. And I'll be right back. Just need to refill my water.
Rithof Omega 666 underscore ZGZ. Will do. And you're welcome.
I'm back.
How's it going?
You want to talk? That's not like you.
How wonderful!
You wanted to speak to me?
Listen up, laddie.
All right, let's see.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Now, let's do this. Rise and shine!
I nodded off. Kazap! I hope this helps. Ooh, here you go.
Thanks.
They'll soon have that patched up. Don't give up. Thank you.
Time to get back in the game.
This should help.
Uh-oh.
Are you all right?
Thanks.
Time to heat things up.
Yep. Here you go. Is this... Don't give up!
Thanks.
Phew.
Oh shit, I forgot I got a horse.
How wonderful! How's it going?
Hello. Yes! Just you try it. Okay.
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, mesdemoiselles. What have here. It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
Nice. Should I? Or should I not? Whatever. Let me find save point. Looks like that's gonna be it for me tonight. A friend is calling me to play Overwatch 2. Thank you guys for watching. That was Dragon Quest XI's Hard Mode Plus, HP times 2, required XP up by 8. Part 19. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sparkid, and I'll see you guys next time.